Welcome to CLEF Notes, brief answers to theological questions. Our question for this morning: how can we talk about the Apostles' Creed? Well, that's kind of an odd question. How can we talk about it? Well, aren't we talking about it? Well, what I mean is, how can we divide it up in our speech and understand what we're talking about when we do talk about it? For example, with the Ten Commandments, we can name a commandment. For example, Fifth Commandment, we know we're talking about murder. Sixth Commandment, we know we're talking about adultery. Fourth Commandment, we know we're talking about parents. We get to the Lord's Prayer, we talk about 7 petitions, an introduction and a conclusion. So how then do we talk about the Apostles' Creed? Well, traditionally, we talk about 3 articles: Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This comes to us from the end of the Gospel of Matthew. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now there's an ancient tradition that goes way back, apparently, where each of the 12 apostles is credited with ultimately throwing in an idea when it comes to the Apostles' Creed. Nice story, not a lot of foundation for it historically, but you'll see in other traditions that they do divide the Apostles' Creed into 12 articles and not just 3. But it's very simple to divide the Apostles' Creed into 3 articles having to do with the Father. So we'll talk about creation, the Son, talk about redemption, and the Holy Spirit, sanctification. Now that's not to say that the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit are all part of creation, and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are all part of redemption, and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are all part of sanctification, because they are. But for pedagogical purposes, how can we just learn the basics? We're going to divide the Apostles' Creed into 3 articles, as the Small Catechism of Luther does: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So we talk about the Apostles' Creed by talking about the first article, the second article, and the third article. I hope that helps, and I hope you can join me next time on CLEF Notes.